All right, guys, welcome back to the channel here for another collectible review. Not a hot toy this time, but stay tuned. Next week will probably be a hot toy. And then stay tuned for another little announcement here once I actually get this thing unboxed. So, this is the Beast Kingdom Dark Knight Rises Memorial Statue. This is the bronze edition one. They do have a special marble edition one, and I'll throw a picture of that on the screen here. They both look really nice. I don't have the marble one, and I don't know if I plan on getting that one since I do have this bronze one. Um, yeah, this thing looks really nice, and I'm really excited to put it in the collection. Um, Honestly, without any further ado, let's just get this thing out of the box because it's hard to describe it. And it is a kind of simple piece, but it has a very, very nice presence on the shelf. So without any further ado, let's get it out of the box and take a closer look. All right, so here we are, guys. This is the box art. Now, I hate that, again, that Sideshow, put the shipping label just bam right down on there. So the art box itself is kind of ruined to some degree at this point. As you can see, it is fairly large. So it does take up, you get this unforgiving kind of gross angle here of seeing the end of my desk, but it is what it is. It ain't going to be in the box for too long. Since it is large, it is kind of hard to maneuver around, but as you can see, you have a little silhouette of the statue itself there. Another one here. You have these little bats down here as well. Obviously going around throughout, it says MC021, the Dark Knight Memorial Statue. The Dark Knight Rises Mastercraft. Then on the back, you have a nice actual photo of the statue itself. This does not show your actual number. That would have actually been kind of cool. Mine is number 1606, I believe. But then on this side, you have another one, more bats, and that is it. So the box is rather simple. On the top, you do actually have more print there, Mastercraft logo, and the number again. I don't believe there's anything on the bottom. Nope, nothing on the bottom, but we're not here to see the box, are we? So let me get this out real quick. It does just have some nice solid foam holding it very secure. There we are with that. Now, when you first get it out, it is completely taped all around, but don't worry, I've taken the liberty of already removing the tape. So we don't have to sit through that aspect of it. Then you open it up. And there you are. Now, it does usually have this plastic on it originally, but in the effort of saving time, I went ahead and just took it off. So you have just the statue here. And the other thing inside is you get this nice large COA. It has Beast Kingdom and their logo right there. And you open it up and you get this nice holographic COA right there. It's kind of hard to read, but it's not really important what it says. It's just, general COA stuff. Has the model number of the statue or the item number, and then obviously your number on there as well. So nice large COA, and then on the back, just another Beast Kingdom logo there as well. So then, obviously, now you have the statue, which is very nice. I think the biggest thing that would be as a surprise to anybody is how light it is. It's actually only about 7 pounds. So I want to say, what is that? About 16 kilograms, somewhere around there, I'm guessing. So it's they did a really fantastic job with the paint, actually making it look like real bronze. Now, for whatever reason, on Sideshow's website, it doesn't actually list what it's made out of. I'm sure I could figure it out. I'm sure Beast Kingdom on their website, they probably have it notated on there. My guess is that it's like a poly resin of some kind. But they did a fantastic job with the paint application and the weathering and the sculpt in general, making it look like a real sculpted piece of bronze. And this is supposedly, film accurate to the movie. Dark Knight Rises is probably one of my least favorite Batman movies altogether. Love The Dark Knight and Batman Begins, but point being, I don't really remember what the statue looked like. I remember it looking like this, but I couldn't tell you. Like, the first thing I thought, honestly, when I pulled this out of the box, is that it's a Dark Knight Rises memorial statue, but it's the Batman Begins costume with the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises bat logo on it, which is just a very odd choice. And I know this is exactly how it was in the film, so it's just a very odd choice, like even for the film. But the only thing I can think of is I'm actually glad that they did use the Batman Begins sculpt on it, or like for the statue itself in general, like both for the film and for the statue because honestly, the Batman Begins suit has a much better silhouette. So this being, pretty much a silhouette, like it's not like a figure or a high res, like, articulated thing. I think this was a much better choice to have as like a silhouette. It's one solid color. It's not like incredibly detailed. It's literally supposed to look like a solid chunk of bronze sculpted, you know. So I think it's a good choice. As you can see though, here's the head sculpt. And it does have the Christian Bale likeness. So you don't really have to worry about that. You can totally see that coming through. And it looks really good. I really like this piece. So it was my birthday. My wife actually surprised me with this and then 2 Hot Toys figures. So I'll probably, if you want to join the stream this Friday, somewhere between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern time, I'll probably do an unboxing of those 2 Hot Toys figures. As you can see down here, they left it nice and rough, and it looks like it's still just like a solid, huge chunk of bronze. And I'm telling you, they did a really good job. It may be deceptive because of the color it is, and it being like slightly reflective. It might be hard to actually see a lot of the details coming across in the camera, but it looks as simple in design as the statue is. It does indeed have a presence. Like it looks really, really nice on the shelf, and I'm really glad that my wife bought this for me. Now, and I'll throw it up here to give you an example, but main reason is because I don't know if anybody's seen it, but Beast Kingdom is also doing a Superman memorial statue from like Justice League, where it's like he's in that like what is that? But it looks like he's holding something, and then when he gets resurrected, he goes like over to the statue or whatever. And well, actually no, it's from BVS. Yeah, it was from BVS initially, where the guy spray paints it and everything. But they're doing that statue, and it's kind of like this same bronze aesthetic. So I think this bronze one will look real nice with that Superman statue. So, but without further ado, oh yeah, I forgot. It does come with this nice metal plaque. You can see it is very, very, very reflective, and you can see my fingerprint already on it from when I removed the protective plastic. So there you go, right there. And it has your number engraved on there as well. This is a Dark Knight Memorial statue. But with that being said, let's get this thing on the turntable so we can get a nice wide detailed shot of it, and then I'll kind of give my final overall thoughts. All right, guys, so here it is in all its glory. As you can see here at a nice wide shot here, spinning on the turntable in the light room or light desk, if you will. And like I said, this thing looks great. Like all the way around. It's hard to get like it is about like almost it's just shy of 22 inches tall. So it's like a quarter scale figure is like kind of the best way to think about it. It's a little bit taller, it's about 4 inches taller. So I mean, it's pretty big. Um, it's just like I said, surprisingly light, but the detail on it is really nice, and it looks really good. It has a very nice presence to it, very nicely detailed, very nice paint applications. I really love the design of it. Again, this is more of a thing on Chris Nolan. I think the general design of it is just odd because it's like an amalgamation, but maybe that was the point of it. I mean, maybe it was, to pay homage to the Batman Begins suit, but put in his batarangs even in Batman Begins were the same design as what became the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises suit's overall bat logo in general. So it's not like that logo was new or anything, like, he had always had that kind of logo. Because I was more partial to the bigger logo that was actually on the Batman Begins Batsuit. I thought that was kinda more classic Batman looking. And like I said, in the end, I really think that, honestly, they went with the design of this because the Batman Begins suit in general has a much better silhouette. That would be my guess anyway. Because the Christian Bale, or not the Christian Bale one, they're all Christian Bale, but the Dark Knight Rises suit is a little bit more tactical looking, so it doesn't have, like, a nice, like, solid silhouette like this does. So, I don't know, that's my guess. But, yeah, like I said, I'm really happy that my wife got this for me, so thank you, Sarah, and, like, again, she got me a couple hot toys that I'll be, unboxing here on the stream this Friday, so come hang out and check those out there. I'm looking forward to that. And, just so you know too, I said I would pull up a couple other pictures here of the marble one and the marble version of this figure just for a comparison, and then the Superman figure, which I think will pair very or not figure, but the Superman statue by Beast Kingdom. which I think will pair very, very nicely with this. So with here are those just so you can see them real quick. This is the Superman one that I was talking about. So I think well, I'm glad she got me that bronze one because it would be kinda fits in with this one a little bit more even though it's not necessarily bronze. It's more of like a stone, like, steel-looking thing, or you can tell it's metal. I guess it's iron. I guess it looks more like iron than anything. I guess technically speaking, it should be made of steel, though, because he is the Man of Steel after all, so that would make the most sense. But this I think it would pair very, very nicely with this one, so I'm really excited to get this. This one's a little bit more expensive, only like 50 bucks more. I think this one runs about like $250, whereas at least well, we'll see in a minute, but I know the bronze one, I believe the marble one too is around $200. So this one is cool, but it comes with I don't know if it comes with this light. Yeah, photos are for reference only. So it would be really nice if it came with this little black light, 'cause I don't really keep a pocket black light around. But I guess if I could find a little spotlight that had a black light in it that I could just have on to, like, shoot on that, like, it'd be kinda cool. I like that they added that, although it reminds me of the whole LED lightsaber arm for Hot Toys and all the LED features that Hot Toys have. It's like they're really cool and they're great that they're there, but it's very cumbersome to light up, you know? So, but this one, if you could mount a little like, a little tiny black light just right underneath this that you could actually, like, hardwire in because you could hide the wire underneath the base of the statue, so you might be able to make this work. I guess it'd be kind of a cool aesthetic, so I like that they included it, but yeah, again, I think that this guy will pair very, very nicely with this guy, so, that's one of the reasons I'm kinda pleased that my wife got me the Batman one because I didn't even know the Batman one was a thing. I randomly saw this one on Sideshow, probably about a month ago, and, I don't know, it's, like, so expensive for what it is in my opinion, like, it's $250, and I was like, "Man, that's a lot for just, like, yeah, I don't know, I guess it is, like, a quarter scale, so it is what it is. But here's the marble one. I think the marble one has a really nice aesthetic to it as well. So if you're not a fan of the bronze one, but would kinda like one, now the bronze one is movie accurate, so if you're more of a accuracy matters kind of person, then go with the bronze one. They made 3,000 of the bronze one, and they only made 100 of these ones. Well, I guess 999 because I guess the prototype is the 1,000 or the 1,000th or the first, whatever, however, whichever order you want to call it. But I think the marble one does have a really, really clean, just kind of fancy look to it. Like honestly, I do like this one, so that's why I was saying like even though I already have the bronze one, this one would also look kinda cool. Also I'm gonna be showing this off here soon, but I'm doing I bought a couple display cases, like some, store quality ones, so they're rather large. I was actually gonna be putting, like, a marble wallpaper down for the base, so this would actually flow, like, really nicely into one of those. So, that was another reason I was like, "Wow, this one actually looked pretty cool." Like, it kinda would go with, the flooring that I'm gonna be using for the one of my cases, so I might end up getting this just because I like it, and it would look really good in my marble case, so stay tuned for that. You'll see both, though. I will show, like, kind of a how-to on the display cases because it is kind of like a custom config. I'm making a light box to go underneath the marble because it's like a marble, like, adhesive wallpaper, so that's a whole other story, though, but just to give you a kinda inside baseball thing, so that is that. I did say that I would show them off, so if you're interested in the marble one, it is more expensive. That one's gonna run you about $230. It's on pre-order now. It's supposed to ship in September to November, but you know how things are these days. If you're a collector, everything's on delay. And then I believe the Superman one is, yeah, it's 250, and it's going to be it was supposed to come out in February 2022 to April 2022, so don't know for sure. Stay tuned for that. This is from Sideshow, and then the bronze one that I have here, it is still in stock at Sideshow, and it's gonna run you $199. So, this is the cheapest one of the 3. I think it's really nice. It's movie accurate, like I said, so if you're into that kinda thing, there you go, and it is available on Sideshow now. They only made 3,000 of them, so once they're gone, they're gone. So, like I said, you got the COA with it and all that good stuff. So, there it is, guys. Just tell me what you think about this statue down in the comment section below. And do not forget, you can submit topics and questions to us that we will address on our show every Monday. Honest and Uneducated. You can email us at honestanduneducated@gmail.com. That's honestanduneducated@gmail.com. If you haven't seen the show, well, it's every Monday, like I said, drops around like 7 a.m. and we talk movies, movie news, video games, comic books, all sorts of fun stuff like that. On collectibles, of course. And then, as I've said a couple times now, every Friday we do a live stream. So we're doing our Loki reviews on Fridays now during the stream because they changed the damn date to Wednesday, so we kinda have to. And then we talk about Bad Batch. I do the figure unboxings and collectible unboxings in general on the stream. So like I said, I have 2 hot toys I'll probably be doing there, so come hang out this Friday around 7 to actually around 8 to 9 PM Eastern time is when we do that. So, yeah, we'll see you then, hopefully. So if you liked the video, just give it a like, share it around, subscribe if you're so inclined. It does help the channel out a lot. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this statue down in the comment section below, and then I will catch you on the next video. So take care.